Well, Facebook has restricted my free speech. I was just trying to tell people how to build guns without a background check. There's nothing illegal about that. There's zero things illegal about building your own gun in America. It's been legal for forever. It's always been legal for you to build your own firearm. And I just posted how to build your own firearm. Am I a felon? Yes. Can I own guns? Well, constitutionally, yes. Do I own guns? No, I don't. I don't own guns. But I could if I wanted to. And there's nothing that you can do about that. What are you going to do? Swat my neighbor? My next door neighbor? Are you going to swat them and take their guns? Because they're not a felon. And their fucking window to their bedroom is glass, and there's a shotgun in the corner of the room. What about my upstairs neighbor? He's in the Army. He's got rifles and shotguns up in his house, and they're not in a safe. And there's just a wood door separating our apartments. There ain't even a deadbolt, homie. I could slip that shit open with a credit card, and then what? I have thousands of rounds of ammunition, body armor, shotguns right upstairs in it's not my house, it's his house. And I don't have a key, but it's just a wood door with a doorknob lock separating us. So what? Does that mean that I have it or I don't? Because he doesn't even know me. We're not even friends. But I've been in his house and I know what he has. And I could take it if I wanted to. I talk a lot of shit online. Talk a lot of shit. And I'm gonna continue to do that. And it's really not for any other purpose than because I fucking can. And if I couldn't, we would be at war right now. Clear Lake, Iowa is amazing. It's beautiful. I love this city. But it doesn't mean that trenches couldn't be dug in front lawns and that bullets and casings couldn't be flying in every fucking direction. Because they could. And I could. And you can do whatever you need to do. You want to come search my house, take my phone, destroy things, punch holes in my wall, bring dogs, whatever you need to do. You're not going to find anything. There's nothing to find. I'm all about friendships and connections. And I have enough. And I don't care what you do. But if you do come to my house and you search it, you better be polite. As I was polite. Because I walked into the police station with a firearm and I was polite. I could have just killed you. Because both of the officers in the police station had their backs turned to the window, and I had an AR-15 with green tips in it. And I could have shot both of you in the back of the head if I wanted to. If I wanted to, you'd be dead. But you're not. So if you come into my home looking for something, you better be fucking polite. And you better not break and destroy things. Because I don't have the money to replace it. I don't have the time or the money to deal with that. And I don't care if it's the ATF, the FBI, the Clear Lake PD, the Mason City PD, my probation officer, whatever you need to do it. But you better do it politely. Because if you don't, that video that I made, that made the entire probation department and courthouse freak the fuck out and spend tens of thousands of dollars to remodel the courthouse because they did. That video was done on a whim. I didn't even think it through. I just did it on a whim because I was irritated by a judge. I've had an entire year to plan videos and think. And that video that I made that made you guys shit your pants and spend tens of thousands of dollars, that video is a joke. That video is a fucking joke compared to what I have planned if you destroy my things or you fuck with me. Currently, I work overtime. I work at a gas station full time, and I work overtime at the gas station, and then I do construction on the side all the time. I probably work like 70 or 80 hours a week. And what I can tell you is that if you swap me, I'm not going to have a problem. But if you swap me and you destroy my things and make it hard for me to put my life back together, I'm going to fuck you. You're going to have to remodel all of the public buildings. You're going to have to hire twice as many officers. I will fuck you 10 times harder than you decide to fuck me. And I'm not going to go to prison because there's nothing in my house. Yeah? You might be able to get me a weekend in jail. Maybe. Because I have a medical marijuana prescription, and do I have some paraphernalia and some things that maybe you could argue in court to get me a weekend or maybe a week or two in jail? Maybe. But then what? Then what? I'm smarter than you. I can fight better than you. I plan better than you. I have more time than you. And if you take personal offense to that, fuck you. And if you think that I'm bullshitting, come to my house and tear it up. And we'll see who's bullshitting who.